Yeah, welcome back to Bear's Rod Shop for July the 1st. And went ahead and tore into the scroll saw Delta 1/3 horse motor. Fired it up. Yes, it ran, but it had a bearing noise. Had this bearing being the worst, and the other one over here, side by side. It was tolerable, but got a pair of replacements. I went ahead and cleaned up the armature early this morning and got the thing cleaned up. Wasn't in real bad shape. Sure makes it nice to have a welding fixture table. Yeah, this fits right down in there just perfect. I went ahead and put this bearing on, and it's got the shim. Let's go over the shimming real quick. Get this camera down here to low. You'll see that it's got it's a 56 8 bump out on this bearing. And to correct that, and I'm not going to get the micrometers out and everything, I already done that. I have a set of oil. These are off of the Mercedes kit, which is exactly 56 thousandths and some change. Out of the oil plug for the pan. You're going to need this if you're doing the replacement bearing, and these are 6202 replacement bearings that are going in. The original Delta bearings here, they were 87 502s USA, and I could not. I went 3 or 4 days trying to get people to get me some bearings. They all blamed it on, of course, things out in the ocean still setting in ships. Cleaned up real nice. Got the good old Texas dirt daubers out of this area, right in here. Not a large nest, but that's not good on having them things in any electrical or any equipment. Cleaned up the points. I can't see the points on that side, but on here. So they all weren't burnt, but it's a light little bit of cleaning. So that's going to get reassembled. Let's go around here. We got the tung oil second coat on late last night. This is going to be on the tabletop, looking very good. And so it'll be ready to get mounted on the frame. We'll go to the frame here in just a minute. And this Delta motor from the scroll saw is going on Grandpa's 44 Delta drill press. I had to take wonderful Brian Hayner's coat rack down from Metal Shaper that he gifted us. And we're going to be remounting it. Most likely for right now, it's going to go on the back of the welding table facing away from the welders. I've got an extension pipe there to give me a place to hang my sleeves, my hood, my coat, leathers, welding leads, etc. on the back. Be a nice place for it because it does weigh about 36 pounds. And let's turn around here, get a look at the frame that was made out of a treadmill. This was a Gold's Gym treadmill frame at one time. And she's going to work out real well. The wood dowels right now, they're probably going to stay. We're going to end up getting some Harley-Davidson handle grips on them here. Going to stain these up with the tung oil. But I can pick this up. And since it has rollers, just like the treadmill had, I can pick this up and move this. And then it'll have a hard neoprene rubber softener down at the bottom. The floors are not the levelest in the world. May end up having to actually put leveling bolts in there, but we'll worry about that at a later date. But at least right now the frame is ready. Guys, yes, I did not drill these here. I could have drilled them on a drill press before I welded them on, but every time you weld enough 100%, you do get warpage. So I didn't gamble on that. I wanted to make sure those holes were nice and square and true when I drilled them in that wood, when I make my template. So Gonna go over and put that underneath that drill tree, probably in a video part 7. We'll get to use that thing once again. After I built it, I've used it maybe one time on the welding table, and that's been going on 9-10 months. So we'll set up over it, drill these holes and tap them, get the oak mounted, and move forward on the Delta scroll saw. You guys have a wonderful 4th of July. One last look at the old 1/3 horse motor. Not gonna go to the trouble of painting it. Gonna leave that drill press right now alone. I got too many projects and I've got to get on them, and that'll have to be a next fall, if good Lord willing, still here project. I've got to get 55 Chevrolet knocked out and get on that 28 Nash, and Bears Rod Shop is getting too far behind. So anybody want to put a comment down below on these old Delta motors? Appreciate anything you can add to the comments, and just hope this helps on the shimming out for the bearings. Bears Rod Shop, we're out of here for July 1st.